we have built 11 new schools in the past 2 years through our modern schools across Chicago. And that is no other city, and no other city in the country is building new schools because it's not a priority in their local, state, or federal government. And I really believe of all the issues they dealt with, this is the answer to all the problems we all see in the city, in the state, in the country, in the world. It's called poverty, lack of education. And those who don't have it will fail continually. And that's just going to happen throughout our lifetime and your lifetime. So it's very simple. If you have a priority, what is your priority? So you have to figure out what is the priority of local, state, and federal governments. What are they? Is it education? If it's not, then of course we're failing. And that's why America has failed far too long. It's become too politically correct schools, and if you're not politically correct, you can't really appear as a public official. Yesterday I was very proud to open Gary Comer, open a charter school on the south side of the city of Chicago. Unbelievable, unbelievable school. You have to go out and see it. You have to talk to the students and talk to all the teachers and talk to all the hours. They get 1 full year as compared to one high school because of the flexibility of their schedule. 1 full year. 1 full year they receive, those students. That is amazing. So instead of 4-year high school, they really have an education, a 5-year high school. And to me, it's all about creativity. It's all about not parents, not adults coming first. Do we have students come first? And that's what the debate will be about whether or not students come first. You cannot get out at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock and think you're going to compete with other people. You're not going to get at 2:30 and think you can compete with China and India. Just won't. That's because the school is only part of it. The learning environment has to be in the home. It has to be in your religious beliefs. It has to be there in your family. And so if you only have 4 or 5 hours in a school, how do other children do it? They can't survive. But when you have families and a learning environment, and it helps them in the home, but when you don't have that, but for 5 hours, it's very, very difficult for young people to compete. And that's why we always completely, and you're not pointing fingers at anyone, not saying they're not doing a good job. I think everybody's dedicated. But remember, you have to work hard and long hours to succeed in life. There's no shortcuts. An example, the success of this, our school program has been very successful, but it's an uphill fight continually. You can't give it up. And so my argument is, where is the state and where is the federal government continually? And I don't care if they're Democrats or Republicans. Where are they? You leave no child behind. You race to the top. Next year you race to the bottom. Next year you race to the side. Everybody's racing to something. Why can't we just say, why can't you send us money to build our schools? Why not? You can build all the military things. You can do everything else. Why can't the federal and state government say our priority is to build the best schools? And so this is an example. All this money, where it came from. School cost $41 million. It's funded by the city of Chicago, by you, the taxpayers. Everybody that lives here funded this school and all the other 11 schools, including $31 million from TIF, tax increment financing. There's where the money came from, $31 million. Came from tax increment financing. Someone said, that's a waste of money to me. You shouldn't use it for that, for these kids. No, use it for something else. Well, what this generation is about if we don't educate these young people? What's going to happen to them? You see it time and time again. Don't use that money for education. Use it for something else. Oh, so we're going to delay any new schools. We're going to delay any renovation of schools because all the priorities should be there. And education should not be the first priority. I disagree with them. This is the most important issue facing our city and our nation and the world is education. And I thank all the teachers, all the principals, all those that have worked in the vineyards for many, many years because they have been doing an outstanding job and working harder and harder. Look at the amenities. We have the state-of-the-art computers, science, music, art classrooms, a library, media resource center, gymnasium, beautiful play area, playground equipment, fully accessible for people with disabilities, designed for community use on evenings and weekends. Usually you close the school at 2 o'clock, you can't get in. Now we design it that the community can use the library, athletic wing. Why not? This is your school. This is to be part of the community. It should not be a wall that government builds around and you should not be using it. It should be part and parcel of the community. In addition, the building includes a combination of green and reflective roof, which is in line with our efforts. And now the most important thing. Just think we've come all the way back. The educators said one thing, and the lawyers, now guess where we're coming back? A neighborhood school. What a new idea. A neighborhood school, that families would participate, that they really believe that's their community school, and their children can go walking to and from school, and their parents can get involved. What a great idea. An example, it shows you where education is. To me, education belongs in the home, in your religious beliefs, and also in the school. It doesn't belong on buses and trains. It doesn't belong that no one can be educated in a school in their community. If it is, it's our fault. We should be able to do that. And that's how we rebuild communities. And that's how we rebuild families. And I just want to thank all those who have really worked very hard on behalf of this wonderful West Ridge Elementary School. And the future belongs to all those families who demand a better education. Your tax dollars is going into it. Demand it. Take no excuses. It's your child. And do not allow your child to have someone tell you that your child's not going to succeed in life. Every child will succeed in life with your personal commitment of helping and educating them in their home and with the assistance of the school. Thank you very much.